Hello and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today it's something different that I planned to do. I want to make a tutorial on the Avaritia mod. Well, I will be doing tutorials on more mods. And if you have any mods that you would want that I make a tutorial on, you can write it in the comments. And today I will do the Avaritia mod. I will make two videos of this. One in English, like this right now, and then one in German, so everyone can watch the show. I have a copy of this world. And also, I know I haven't been posting any videos in the last 6 months because often I didn't really know what to do, and also some stress with school and such things, so I didn't really have the time. I hope the quality of this video is better than in the old videos. I mean, now I have the better PC, so quality might be better. I hope so. And if you have any feedback on this, like what should I change or what to do, please let me know in the comments. So, first of all, Avaritia is more like a smaller mod, but still has a lot of things. Like, this is not Avaritia, it's just some mods that I put it in as well. These are all things that are in the mod. And I myself would not recommend using this mod alone in vanilla Minecraft, because you'll see why. It's hard to get so much stuff for it that it would nearly be impossible in a normal world to achieve this. So I'll start at first of all, for this mod, one thing that you always need is this, the extreme crafting table. Because all those recipes are in a 9x9 crafting interface. So to craft this thing you need 1 stack and 17 crafting tables, 2.5 stacks diamonds, and 16 nether stars. And well, on this you can already see that it's going to be expensive to craft all those things. And especially with the nether stars, it's nearly impossible to get that many so fast in the normal world. So, but I recommend using other mods, like also mods that can automatically mine things, like from Mechanism, or also the also our elf tools. There you can create a dimension out of the ore block, so you can get them fast, or also EMC from Project E. There are a lot of other mods that can help you with this, but I do not recommend this using only in vanilla Minecraft, as it's not easy to make this. Well, also with the mods it's not easy. But so at first, for this you need a double compressed crafting table. So at first you make a compressed crafting table. You need 9 of those, and those 9 again into a double compressed crafting table. This one we use like a normal crafting table, so there's no real difference. But the other things will make more difference, like with the thing that I will craft now. Then you need those those diamonds, and make them in an X shape to create diamond lattice. Then you need to put those in the both sides and another stars in the middle. So you can make crystal matrix ingots. Those are really important in this mod, as you might need them in every single recipe. So you need a lot of diamonds and nether stars for this. And you just put those around the double crafting, and then you have the extreme crafting table. Also, you can kind of use this as a chest, as you put something in. It says in it, but for this price I would not use it as a another thing. You need a pickaxe for this to break. So then the first thing is you need a neutron collector. You see, this collects over a long period of time pile of neutrons. Those you need for further recipes, like neutron nuggets, then neutronium nuggets, and then for all those recipes. To make these, I put it the wrong box in the wrong chest. So you need all of these things. 20 blocks of redstone, 10 blocks of quartz, and 21 blocks of iron, and also those crystal magics ingots. And I recommend using JAI as it's really difficult to just place in the correct order. Then you click here, this is the recipe for it. And you might need a lot of them as they produce it very slowly, and you need a ton of it because you need 81 of those to even craft one ingot, and you need many of those ingots, so I recommend crafting stacks of those, so you might need a lot of resources. And the first machine you should craft out of those neutron is the neutronium compressor. This is more expensive, you also need those new ingots. And this is used for to make singularities. For example, I'm gonna make myself a iron singularity. For this you need a huge quantity of blocks, like in this case iron. So I'll put this in. See, you need 400 iron blocks to make one singularity, and you will see later for what you need those. So it's really expensive to get all this done. And you need them of every single block, like also diamonds, emeralds, and this is a lot. You can automate those with hoppers and such things to get faster, but still need a lot to do. And that's how you make those singularities. So now I'll get to the more expensive thing and more useful things. Like, first of all, this is the Ender's Pearl. You craft this out of 24 endstone, 4 neutronium ingots, 1 nether star, and 2 stacks of ender pearls. You need this later to craft the infinity catalyst. On itself, it's not really useful, as you can still throw it like a normal ender pearl, but it does not teleport you or anything like that. And I do not recommend to use it near your base or home. I'll show what it does. Like if you throw it, it will create this and it will soak you in. I don't want to go too near, and then it will collapse and explode. So yeah, not recommend using it near your home or base. And you need them for the infinity catalyst. Also, those two things are needed for it, but you can also eat those. Yeah, I would not like to eat something that's made of cactus, but yeah. And this thing gives you also an effect. Like, I can show you first. I first need to give myself hunger, so I can eat this. And give some effects. Also, and those gives effects. So these things are quite cheap compared to the other things. And might be late game food source, as it's good to have. Okay, so now you can eat it, and it gives you, this one gives you regeneration. It's quite good, and it has a saturation of 400, so it can regenerate a lot of health. And this are the cosmic meatballs. Those you can is even cheaper. You just need a pile of neutrons and raw meat, like from cow, chicken, rabbit, pig, and from fish, and then you can craft those. I should. And this gives you also strength. An effect. So quite useful as well. First I need to get this hunger down. Which is not that easy. But this might do the work. So yeah, and if you eat those, You get strength for 15 seconds, so it's also quite useful, but they're also really cheap, those two things. And now I'll get to the more important thing, the Infinity Catalyst. So for this one, you need those singularities of gold, redstone, nether quartz, iron, emerald, diamond, and lapis. And you see, some are more expensive and some are cheaper. The most expensive one is the redstone, 400 blocks of redstone you need for one single piece. Also you need the cosmic meatballs, ultimate stew, endless pearl, and a record framework that you can craft out of a normal record, just you get 8 pieces of it. Then a diamond lattice, crystal matrix, notable ingot, nugget, and pile of neutrons. Then you just throw it together and get one infinity catalyst. This one itself is useless. Not really entirely useless, you can use it for recipes. But the most important recipe is for the infinity ingot. You need 24 neutronium ingots, 10 crystal matrix ingots, and 11 of those infinity catalysts. So it needs thousands of materials to craft one ingot. And you need even more to craft the other things. So this is the recipe for it. One of those ingots. And this you need for all of those other things. So this is the Sword of Cosmos. This is the first sword I will cover. And you need one infinity catalyst, 2 neutronium ingots, 4 crystal matrix ingots, and 16 infinity ingots. So to craft this, you put in this shape. There you go. It deals infinity attack damage and has infinity durability. And then also a special effect on it. So if you just you can kill everything with it. Actually, the thing is, I can't show you right now because I don't have the other mod in it. It can kill a creative player with one hit. You can kill everything with it, no matter what. So yeah, the most powerful weapon that you could have. Then also, something that might be useful, the skull. The Skullfire sword. It's much cheaper, 10 crystal matrix ingot, 1 nether star, 6 blaze powder for bones and for wood. It doesn't matter which wood type, but you just need it. And then you can craft this. The special thing about this sword is, if you summon a skeleton, and you kill it, it drops a wither skeleton skull. And that is always the case. Every single skeleton will drop this. So if you have some other mods, you could make probably automatic mob farm that kills them with this sword. So have an endless supply of the wither skeleton skulls. That's an easy way to get all those nether stars. But this one has durability. As much durability as a diamond sword. So you should probably enchant it with mending or unbreaking. Then the longbow of the heavens. This is also a bit cheaper than the sword, but you need. Why am I crafting this like that? This is the recipe for it. So you also need wool this time, except for string. So, and if you shoot this, if you miss something, it will set a hail of arrows, and it can two-shot an iron golem. I tested this before, so it deals around 40 to 50 damage per shot. And it also has, as all the other things except for the Skullfire sword, infinity durability. And you don't need arrows to shoot. But one thing, it shoots if it's full down, so you don't need it to do something, so it can automatically fire. Then the World Breaker. This is one of my favorite tools of this mod. And it's also one of the most expensive things you can see here. It can mine everything very fast, like even if it's not stone or something. And now the special thing about it. It can break bedrock. Yes, it can. In this mode. In an older version, it's actually impossible to mine it in this normal mode. Sadly, this got changed, but in the 1.10 version, you could break it And you can also mine like this, so you it's also really efficient. But you should be careful with this near your home, as you destroy property. Also, something special about the other ability of it is that it can have a huge knockback. Like that. So you can also use this as a weapon to kill enemies. If you don't have the sword yet and just want to like go mining. Then the Planet Eater. That is a shovel, also quite expensive because you even need a infinity block, so it costs more. You can, of course, mine normally like gas and everything. And you can also like, it's nearly the same as the other thing, but this time it's for mining grass, like all those natural things, not like so. And this is magical, so yeah. Shouldn't have opened that one actually. This is also very useful, but I would recommend using the pickaxe instead because it's nearly the same expensive, and this one has like the shovel built in, so it's better to choose the pickaxe. Then a natural ruin, it's more likely the least expensive thing. Just costs a few of those things, but yeah, this is used to, of course, break like. It also nearly like a shovel. And can break wood really fast, like, yeah, also it destroys the whole tree. And if you should right click with it, it clears the whole area here. Like it destroys every of those things. So yeah, you could, but also not recommend using this near your home, as it would destroy, if it's out of wood, everything. And also, to note, also in this case, the pickaxe is the better choice. In most of those, like, the pickaxe is the first tool you should make, as it has most of the other things in it. And now the hoe of the green earth, well, it's a hoe apparently. But it can make a huge area into farmland. But it doesn't have any other thing, so I recommend using just a normal hoe, as this is not worth the price. And now to the armor. This one is like also really expensive, but it has something very good about it. Itself, the armor isn't that strong, like every single piece. But together, the whole armor is really powerful. And also, if you have the chest plate, you can fly in survival mode. So, yeah. Something very... no, I shouldn't do that. So you can even fly in survival like in creative, but faster than in creative. And if you fly, you get those blue glowing wings on your back. And because of those boots, you can actually also run faster and jump higher. And now the special thing about this. You cannot die. I mean, you can literally absolutely not die. It even saves you from the sword. I can show, like, I cannot kill myself per command. And this is because of this armor. If I pull one piece off, I can die. But with the armor, I'm immortal. I cannot die. There's no way to kill me with this armor. Only with the sword, but you need many hits for me to kill. So yeah, it was more like a small video. I mean a small mod. So, well, this is my first tutorial that I've ever made, so if I'm bad at it, just tell me and tell me how I could improve. I will do more mods, mostly some tech mods, which will be more even a bit bigger, so it will be covered in more videos. If you have any mods that I should make a tutorial on, please tell me in the comments. And I'll do on this also a German version, so it will be a second video. And I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully this mod tutorial was very helpful for you. And so, this was it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.